President Cyril Ramaphosa has arrived in Limpopo following 4 days of intense rainfall that has resulted in flooding. Now, we've seen roads, bridges and infrastructure submerged underwater as a result of this said flooding. Now, the response on the ground by provincial government has been immediate. However, in the same breath, the provincial government says that it is undercapacitated and cannot deal with this issue alone. It has requested assistance from National Cocta in hopes of securing funding for those who have been displaced or moved away from their housing as a result of the floods. Today, the South African Weather Service issued a red level 10 warning, the highest warning there is for, of course, continued rainfall, which could result in the loss of life. Today's rescue missions yielded some positive results. An SANDF helicopter streamed down and was able to retrieve a woman hanging from a tree. Now, it's understood that this mother of a 5-year-old was swept away from her house with her child strapped on her back before the strong current separated the two, resulting in the child being washed away. However, the mother was rescued and taken in for medical treatment. It remains unclear if the child survived the incident and if she has been found. Ramaphosa is expected to conduct a walkabout around Mbawula Village, where we can see sheer devastation. Homes completely gutted, people picking up the pieces of what used to be their lives.
Yeah, we've just seen the catastrophic damage that has been caused here. We started off in the Vembe district, where we saw how a number of houses were flooded and how people have lost their possessions with the huge rains that have been raining in this part of our country. And now here in the Mopane district, it's even much worse, because right here where we are, there are 36 houses that have just been wiped away from the face of the earth. Everything is gone, the roofs, the walls, the furniture, and one 5-year-old child has also passed away. This saddens us because the loss of life is always something that is really devastating and should be devastating to all of us. Notwithstanding all that, I'm pleased to know that the community, as well as our municipality and our provincial government, have been doing everything they can to assist the people who've been affected by these floods. The rains have been pouring down. They tell me that more than 400 millimeters of rain has come down in just a short space of time since Sunday. So this is a devastation that we had never expected. And of course, in the Vembe area, some of the people are very close to the river, but here the river has broken its banks completely and went way beyond what you would normally have thought is the general flow of the river. So 36 houses gone, and it's affected 85 households. And those people were initially taken into a school, but they've now all been farmed or taken into relatives' homes. And we are grateful for that, because the solidarity and the cooperation that we have seen amongst our people here is quite amazing. We've also heard how one person was thoughtful enough and threw a rope to people who were stranded, and they tied each other around the rope and they pulled each other out of what could have been certain death. So we are really grateful that that type of innovation, even in a time of great danger, was possible, and it happened. So number of lives that could have been lost here have been saved.
Monke Zikoko, Eyewitness News, Mbawula Village, outside Giyani in Limpopo.